Now, before we get into the next story, let's get one thing clear. I actually follow Tommy Robinson on Twitter, and I have tweeted at him a few times. You go through my history, you will see that. But, however, we are non-partisan. We do just look at facts. So, let's talk about this story. Tommy Robinson was at Ascot Park with his family when he alleged that he was attacked from behind. Now, what happened was they were getting, from what I can understand, they were getting on the bus, they were getting on the coach, reportedly from Tommy, that he was attacked from behind by a gentleman, and then an altercation ensued while Tommy was, air quote, defending himself, and this guy attacked him. Now, the media has done a few reports on this already. However, the reports have a very edited version of the footage. I'll show you what they're showing now. Now, in this clip, you clearly see Tommy throwing the first punch, right? Well, no, this is actually an edited clip. The full clip actually shows Tommy Robinson walking past in the first time casually with someone following him. It also shows Tommy looking over his shoulder like someone is trying to get his attention. I'll play that full clip for you now. Now, guys, obviously seeing that, it does add a little bit of context to the actual conversation. I.e., well, it kind of supports Tommy Robinson's support or his statement where he's saying that someone was following him and someone threw the first punch. Now, a lot of newspapers did reportedly talk to the bus driver, and reportedly the bus driver told them that Tommy wasn't acting in self-defense, that he threw the first punch. However, the question arises is that when he rang, Tommy Robinson rang as if...
To tell the truth where it is. So, if there is, I will tell the truth that he was harassing you and he was trying to, what was it,
He's
trying to follow you. Well, you know what, you walk to the coach, he come behind you, yeah.
His story wasn't quite that. In fact, as if actually admits that Tommy Robinson went to get on the bus and that someone jumped on the bus behind him. So at the end of the day, my question is this. Why is the mainstream media lying? They reportedly talked to Asif, the reporter, who then has turned around and said, well, no, hang on, Tommy Robinson was right. He did go to get on the bus. Someone did go to get on behind him. The brawl broke out. And reports are also that this guy was also trying to heckle Tommy Robinson and his family all day. I'm getting reports saying that Tommy Robinson's family were told things like they get what they deserve, and things along those lines. So at the end of the day, it does sort of support what Tommy Robinson is saying when he says about this guy obviously going through and jumping on the bus behind him and starting the actual fight, and Tommy Robinson was just protecting his family. Now, Tommy Robinson has come out and said that he will actually go through and release the full tapes. So obviously we'll have to wait for that to come out and see what happens so we can get some context. But at the end of the day, it does very much seem that this is a hatchet job from the media. They're trying to push the narrative that Tommy Robinson is a wild cannon. And this is interesting because this comes less than a week after Tommy Robinson was on Good Morning Britain speaking to Piers Morgan. Well, I say speaking to very loosely, but it was very much a case of Piers Morgan shouting at Tommy and trying to shut him down. I actually managed to catch the full video when it was actually on TV. Since then, they've uploaded a very heavily edited clip, which basically drops a 18-minute video down to about 3 minutes. However, I actually have a copy of the full tape and I will put a link in the description below, so please feel free to go and check that out as well. But guys, look, at the end of the day, I do feel that mainstream media is trying to push a narrative that Tommy Robinson is dangerous. Obviously they're calling him a lunatic and stuff on Good Morning Britain. Now they're getting guys attacking him when he's walking as his family. So at the end of the day, obviously, like I say, I'm holding my reserved judgment until I get the full facts. But at the moment, it does very much seem that he was sort of with his family and someone was trying to pester him and or his family. Now, obviously, if you can identify the guy in the actual video that attacked Tommy, please let me know or message Tommy Robinson directly at Twitter. He is actually looking, I believe the police are actually looking for the identity of the assailant. So obviously, please go through and let anyone know if you can. Apart from that, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you believe Tommy threw the first punch, or do you believe it was self-defense? Regardless of what you may think of him as a person, let us know what your thoughts are and we'll have a conversation about that. Apart from that, guys, hope this video has been helpful. If it has, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.